let's be real. Like Code A is where it's at, right?
I guess.
And the bottom right hand corner of the map, we have a red Protoss player. He's teamless, right?
Team Envy.
It is.
Team Envy. Envy.
Team Envy. Sorry, I'm old, boomer age. You know what I'm saying? It is Creator. Excuse me.
Would have been a throwback if you said representing Team Prime, mate. Like, oh my god. Spawning in the top left-hand corner of Lightshade LE, not on Prime, not on Team Envy, but on Team The Bad, rocking that beautiful face mask. It is TheZergLord. Yo boy.
Yo boy. Yo boy.
And I'm curious to see how will this series turn out. Again, I haven't casted Creator in a long time, so I want to see how he does here in the series. Likewise, TheZergLord can be a very aggressive player. He knows who he's up against. Everyone knows who he's up against, so he's gonna have to bring something special here against one of the Korean pros.
Mass mute us.
Oh god.
I thought that extractor was at the Protoss base for a second. I was like, oh shit, he gas stole.
TheZergLord isn't that crazy. He's not that crazy. But yeah, there are some people in the chat saying, yeah, no spoilers, no spoilers. Some people did stay up and watch it, other people didn't. So you know, you guys have a couple of days to catch up. You know, we won't hold it against you. Always great to tune in to GSL. Otherwise, you could be someone like Milk who doesn't tune in and just looks at Wikipedia, shaking my head.
Dude, I just look at Wikipedia and I just assume things. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there are a little like I do that for DreamHack. To be fair, like it's just at such a bad time for Oceania. Like, it starts at like 11 p.m. here, and it ends at like 6 a.m. It's like, mate, what do you want from me?
To be degenerate.
There are some degenerates out there! Exclamation mark Funada Starduck in the chat. But we are getting into this game, and Creator, we see his opening starting off with a Twilight Council.
I'm surprised with Twilight Council. I was expecting a Stargate. But then again, I shouldn't be surprised because Protoss.
That's the thing. It's one of those things where Glaive Eps used to be like every single ZVP. We would see it last year, right? And then we went into the phase of double Stargate Void Ray, and now we're in a place where players alternate between the two. You know, you can open up Stargate and go Void Rays, or you can commit to them Glaives.
It's interesting that he uses this front Overlord to like try to scout in and like risking it dying instead of just like sending an Overlord towards like the main. I don't know. That's just my criticism.
It's something that started because of the Stargate openings, because of Void Rays, where if you remember, like Zerg players used to be a little bit more bold with their overlords, but now there's only one overlord on the map. Like, this is the only thing that ZergLord has to scout with, and a lot of that is just so that Void Ray doesn't get too much value. And if it is a Stargate opening, the Void Ray usually beelines for this overlord anyway, and then you know for sure. So it's a way to scout in a way, but because it's Glaives, that he is missing a lot of information. He does see all the Glaives, he does see all the Adepts though.
Yeah, that should be a tell. Although it is only really 4, you know, he only saw 4, but he hasn't seen the Warp Prism yet.
Exactly.
How much damage this will do. There's a Warp coming in. The Queens, they're fighting. They trying.
Yeah, honestly, pretty good move so far. They force the Unsiege, they force the War Prison to back off. Meanwhile, they keep spreading that creep. The ZergLord, he is ready for Glaive Adepts. He has plenty of Lings. Roaches are now being produced. He even has a couple of Spores in the main and at the third.
Shade's going into the main. It's probably a fake though. The Zergers are on top of them. being sent back, and just more depths being warped in.
Mhm.
This is gonna be little sus for ZergLord. Depths, they're going in. The shades, are they gonna commit? Nah, no commitment, no balls. What?
Doesn't commit.
I
What?
almost hit the speed up.
Did you not unbind that? Did you not?
I did not.
Mate, what is wrong with you? Oh,
I
no.
am too lazy. The
Oh,
devs are going
no.
in. They're two-shotting these queens here. That's a lot of damage. They faking the shade into the main. However, they're still out in this open. They're gonna get surrounded by the Zerglings, and that's not what
The
they
Miles.
want. The files coming down. A lot of the devs get hit. The shade goes through. They are going into the main. More depths being warped in and reinforcing. But now the drones, they're in trouble. Only 2-3 drones going down so far. Not enough for this to be worth it, in my opinion. The shades do commit once again and hitting the Zerglings and not target firing the drones. More drones are actually going down though. This is going to be very troublesome for the ZergLord. The depths are now finally getting traded out. Okay.
Finally, the adepts are being dealt with. Meanwhile, the adepts actually shade into the third base and the natural. So Creator dealing a lot of damage. No mining here whatsoever. Finally, the ZergLord is going to go back to that mining, but he lost a lot of workers, and Creator, he's finally being cleaned up. A lot of this did come down to the fact that there was a little bit of creep missing here in the main base, unfortunately, and because of that, the Warp Prism was able to find a location here. The Queens or the Spores couldn't be repositioned to deny it.
Yeah, we're at 25 drones lost, 50 Zerglings killed for 20 adepts.
Jesus Christ.
And 2 queens, but you know.
And like, honestly, like, to be fair, like the ZergLord, that wasn't a horrible defense, but apparently it was just bad enough. Like, oh god, the ZergLord, he's down to 9 workers. He has 9 workers. He has 9 workers.
This is gonna be it, Light. This is the last fight for the ZergLord. If he doesn't essentially either kill off 2 bases, he's pretty much done for, I would say.
He needs to end the game at this point. He needs to straight up end the game. He wasted a little bit of time at the third base. Creator does keep the majority of his workers alive, but the ZergLord, he needs to break into the natural.
We've got 3 Immortals and 3 Sentries. Just buying some time, as much time as possible. The force fields are coming in. GG is called. ZergLord couldn't break through. Wow.
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 GG. Glaive Adept's still working strong there. Like, the ZergLord, he had the initial tools to defend. Like, again, he was forcing the Warp Prism back. He was following the shades. Roaches were coming out. But once Creator started committing to those shades, and even before that, when he was focusing down the queens, like, he just wore the ZergLord down over time. Oof.
I just got DM'd a lot. Amazon links.
Okay. All right.
Huh.
Meanwhile, we're just getting ready to jump into game number 2 here. And honestly, I hope we don't see that again from Creator. Like, it would probably work 2 games in a row, to be fair, but I don't want the ZergLord done dirty like that, you know?
I mean, a win's a win, man.
Yeah, very true.
Gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? No one said that rarely. But
I know. I know. I was like, should I respond? But I'm not a player, and there are other casters other than us here, so maybe I'll stay quiet. It's probably one of those things where everyone else was thinking the same thing, and it's like no one responded.
ZergLord's the player. He should said something.
Yeah.
Like, I'm ready, you know? They're like, okay. I don't know. I don't know, like. I don't know. In the top right-hand corner of the map, playing for Team NV on Juggernaut L, we have a red Protoss player. It is Creator.
Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Jagannatha ALE, we have the Brazilian Zerg player. He is blue, representing Team The Bad. It is the ZergLord.
All right. So what do you want to see then?
I want to see Stargate, man. That's what I want to see.
Oh.
Like, I know a lot of people don't like Stargate openings, typically because it leads to, like, you know, Sky Toss in a longer game, but I feel like it's a little bit less explosive than Adepts, and I feel like it'll give the ZergLord a bit of a better chance to, like, play out a game, you know? Because that last game, he was just stuck trying to defend at home, and that's kind of it, you know?
Okay. Oh, that probe being an ass. Oh, the spotting hook block. Okay. All right, Creator.
GG.
GG right here, dude. I would.
Oh my god, that's so rough. I know that's something that I'm always paranoid about, and like if I see a probe come in like from the right side, I would even just throw down my spawning pool away from it. like
Also, it's more vulnerable to warp pins.
Oh yeah. Look, as long as I get it down, okay.
Okay, okay.
Hey, look, there's a reason why I'm in diamond right now, okay? Like,
there's a reason why I am in bronze.
Hey, play the game, man. Play the game.
I'm trash. I'm washed up, light.
So put Apex aside.
I'm washed up.
God damn it. Team
Just
games after this.
StarCraft 3.
Team games, dude.
It's gonna come out, light.
Oh god. AKA Frost Giant RTS.
Daddy Gabe's gonna make it happen.
Feels bad, man.
Dude, that drone was just like going off on its own, you know. Hey, what do you know? It is a Stargate though. So,
yeah.
You got your wish?
I mean, this makes a lot more sense on Jagannatha, right? It's a bit of a longer map. It can be a little bit more difficult to execute something like a wave adept attack. So we do have that Stargate, and this should be scouted eventually here by the ZergLord. Like, there's no Stalker. There's an Adept coming out as well. Like, he should be able to dip into the main. Should, maybe.
It's a Void Ray. He's gonna Void Ray it. The Void Ray's gonna go pew pew. Oh, get that creep tumor. Yeah. Oh, get those drones.
Okay, 2 so far. 3.
3.
4.
4. 5. 6. Wow.
That's disgusting, man.
I'm very, very surprised that he actually got 6 and he got out.
Yeah, he got out as well.
He only lost like half the HP on the depth. Like, that's insane.
Meanwhile, we have a couple of Lings coming across the map here. They can focus down this Adept and try and force their way into the natural base, but instead they check the third, confirm that it's not thrown down. Meanwhile, Void Rays head towards the third base. Are there queens? No, the queens! No, there's no creep! Oh no. Okay.
Okay, no, Overlord, you know, that's supply. That's fine.
Man, he's so lucky. Know? He's so lucky. The ZergLord is so
oh,
lucky.
The Oracle!
Okay. He doesn't dip in. He's not too greedy. He does back off, even though there wasn't a spore. Does escape with his life.
Keep yelling the Oracle.
The Oracle. Oh no!
More drones going down.
This is less than ideal here. Unfortunately, the Lings, they were out of position. They were across the map, and 12 drones have already gone down this game.
That's a Nidus worm. Oh dear.
That is a
Oh
Nidus
dear,
worm.
light. That is a Nidus worm. I don't know where he's gonna go for that Nidus worm.
He may just throw it down at the front. Like
That's what it looks like.
like there's no shield batteries. There are only adepts. Glaives are on the way. Would this work?
It's gonna be queens and zerglings, light. It's gonna be queens and zerglings. Oh, okay.
GG. What just happened? Oh god, the Oracle came in and just
did it? Is that what happened?
There was an Oracle in the main base of the ZergLord killing everything.
Oh, he saw the Nidus worm then.
Yeah, he saw the Nidus. Yeah.
Dang.
Damn.
Gosh darn it.
I wanted to see the Nidus. I don't think it would have worked, to be fair, just because by the time the Nidus hit, Glaives would have finished, and Glaive Adepts, they do a good job at cleaning up Lings. I don't know if the Queens could have carried that. Maybe they could have, maybe. I don't know.
I think he had the right idea. He had the Queens to take out the air, right? And then after that, then, you know, help out taking out the depths. It was a gamble.
Definitely. Oh my god, what is happening right now? Meanwhile, I guess we're gonna follow this through. Unfortunately, other than the first series, we haven't been able to cast a Terran player. Creator moves on to face Showtime.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice.